Yeah, I would. Yes, please. Yes.
You were still standing up. Thus, do you need to turn that off?
I know how.
Not should I stand up and turn it off? Sassy.
You are sassy already. God, I know, right, Lily? How can one be so sassy? That's how, right there.
It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Greens Supply Company, Brewtubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Howdy, folks. This is Sjporr with
MM.
That's right. Take a wild guess of what we're about to do. What are we getting ready to do?
A beer tasting.
Yes! Yes, we are. We are about to do a beer tasting. I have not had a beer yet this morning. That's okay.
This morning?
I just got home from work. It's been a hellacious week of work. One of my key people was off this week. Everybody needs their time off, but my God, am I glad he comes back next week.
I've been home long enough that I just finished a beer.
I've not been home. This will be my first beer. Why do I keep talking? We'll just get into this rascal. This beer is ST160US. And the description on this, there's actually no, and it's been sitting out a while. The bottle's all sweaty and stuff, so it should be to temperature. But my understanding is it's a mild. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try.
It's
a mild.
Oh.
It's a mild.
Okay.
So it's Steve Goldberger. We're about to try your beer, brother. Oh, nice little crack. Okay, there's a good bit of yeast cake laying on the side of this bottle.
Huh.
Yeah, a lot. And this bottle's been standing up. So I find that very odd. We'll pour from the other side of that little yeast cake. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, small carbonation.
Oh.
Beautiful color though. I'm just going to be aggressive with it. See what I can work up. I'm going to guess this is definitely bottle condition. I could probably brew a 5-gallon batch out of the amount of sludge that's in the bottom of that rascal.
So I had to look up mild because
Now you're
I wasn't
intrigued.
familiar with that. So now I have an idea.
Oh, good. Good. All right, let's take a look at this rascal. It's looking at it, it's like a brown. It's a nice brown. Actually, it's a fairly clear beer.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Considering
that is,
the yeast.
considering the yeast cake that was in there, and the color of it's brown, I can actually, yeah, I can see through that. It's not super dense. Nice deal. Very nice. Beautiful color. Yeah, beautiful color.
Totally agreed. Did you hear that?
I did. I heard. Okay, so I'm picking up a real nice, sweet, malty nose. A little bit of chocolate I'm picking up. So this is new. I'm not really familiar with the mild, so I'm judging this beer on its own merit. This is not BJCP. This is the wrong one. ST160US.
Well,
is what it is. Yeah, I'm getting a definite chocolate. Very definite chocolate in there. There was no ingredients listed on this one, so I'm really shooting from the hip.
Now I will be curious now that I've looked up this style to see.
Very pleasant nose. Extremely pleasant nose.
I'm picking up the chocolate.
You're not?
No. I'm getting a malty and a
It's actually
nice
almost,
fruit.
it's almost a milk chocolate
Like
to me.
a dark fruit, kind of. Or even a caramel. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. A little bit of caramel, yeah, a little bit.
I'm tasting.
Yeah, I can't take it no more. Diving in. Wow. Oh, wow. There's like no dryness to this at all.
No.
Oh, that is nice. It's almost got a lager characteristic to it because it doesn't have that dry that an ale has to it.
Commercial beer comparison? Because I've been pretty good at those so far. Jolly Scott.
I was just going to say Jolly Scott, yeah.
Really daggone close.
Yeah, really super close to this.
Scottish ales are my favorites. I like malty beers.
Wow.
There's one thing that I'm noticing.
Wow, I am really digging this.
There's one thing that I'm noticing.
What?
Why? I always forget how much I can say on this part of the reviews. It's very young. You tell
Oh,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah,
young
yeah, it's
beer.
got a newness to it. Mhm.
Yeah.
This right here, we were at Appalachian Brewing Company a couple months ago, and Jolly Scott is actually one of it's a nice beer. It's a really good beer of theirs. It's a regular of their beers, and they actually had it on cask when we were out there
With maple.
with
Or
maple.
molasses. I'm sorry, with molasses.
Was it molasses?
It was molasses.
Okay, it was
Yeah.
with molasses. Now
It
that I
was
think
Jolly
about it.
Scott on cask with molasses.
With molasses.
And, oh my goodness, I could have sat there and drank them all afternoon.
That was wonderful. That was so good. And this right here would be phenomenal
Yeah.
on cask.
Yes,
Maybe
it
a little
would.
bit of maple syrup or
Or
molasses.
molasses to give it just to boost the body up a little bit.
But the carbonation is there. I mean, it's young. It's definitely young. This is a really nice beer. Makes me now wish I would have actually brewed my Two Dogs and entered it in because
It's funny that it's got little carbonation bubbles coming up from the bottom, even though it's not really retaining a whole lot of.
yeah, a whole lot of head, and that could be from his. That actually could be from his grain bill.
Wow.
A little bit of carapils in there, and you'll have head retention. Or melanoiding, and you'll have some head retention. Throw a little bit of oats in there, a little more head retention. But oats would make it dirty.
Yeah.
Oats would really get dirty.
Probably.
Oh, body. Oh, yeah, that would definitely help. Not that this needs any help, but yeah.
This is
So,
good.
yeah, I'm gonna end this review here. Well done, Mr. Goldberger.
Yes.
Well done indeed.
Yes.
This is a pleasure. This is truly a pleasure for my first beer on a Friday, baby. I tell you what.
It's a good follow to look like first.
Oh yeah. She had First Amendment's watermelon.
21st Amendment.
21st Amendment.
Hell or high water, watermelon
Right.
wheat.
Oh wow. Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers.
This is Sjporr, and
Amen.
we're going to continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yes. Good job.
This is fantastic.